Hello everyone, today we are going to make use of the general term to explain why this expansion does not have any even powers of x. So this is how the general term of a binomial expansion look like. It means that any term in this binomial expansion takes this particular format, so make sure to remember it. For this expansion, we already have n and a and b identified, so the general term is as follows. Next, what we always want to do is to group all the powers of x together. But before that, let's remove all the fractions that you see and expand the expression and separating out the x terms in the process. So we will have nr, p n minus r, x cubed n minus r, x to the power of minus 1 power r. Now let's try to simplify these powers of x first before we combine them. And we have this expression over here. Next, we can combine the powers of x readily now to give us x power 27 minus 4r. Now, we are doing all these because we want to analyze the power of x. Is it always going to be an even power or an odd power? To find out, let's zoom in on 4r itself. Now, we know that r must always be a whole number, and if we split 4r into 2 times 2r, we get to see that 2r is always an even number for any whole values of r. Now let's take a look at the power of x again. Since 27 is an odd number, subtracting 4r, which is an even number, from an odd number will give us an odd number. Now from this, we can conclude that the power of x is always an odd one, and there are no even powers of x in this expression. Now let's try to solidify our understanding of the general term in the next part. We have over here that the coefficient of x power 11 is twice the coefficient of x power 7. Now let's get the coefficient of each respective terms using the general term again, and hopefully we can form an equation from there. For the term in x power 11, 27 minus 4r is equals to 11. Now we want to get the value of r so that we can substitute it back to the general term. Solving this, r is 4. So the term in x power 11 can simply be obtained by substituting 4 into the general term, which gives us 126p power 5 x power 11. Now let's do likewise for the term in x power 7. Equate 7 with 27 minus 4r, and we will have r equals to 5. Substitute it back into the general term again, and for the term in x power 7, we have 126p power 4 x power 7. Now, since the coefficient of this is twice that of x power 7, we are going to equate it as such. 126p power 5 is equals to 2 times 126p power 4. And this is where we can solve the equation readily by bringing over 2p power 4, factorizing p power 4. From the expression, we will have p power 4, p minus 2 equals to 0. So p is equals to 0 or p is equals to 2. However, we must reject p equals to 0 because this doesn't make the expression valid. Therefore, the value of p is 2. Now, I do hope you have learned something from this video. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them down in the comments box below. And thank you so much for watching.